Hi everyone, it's John for a Wednesday. Now, over the past few months, I've been looking into using professional wax crayons. They're similar to oil pastels, but there's quite a big difference. But today, I found out something really interesting, so I'm going to share that with you. We're going to be having a look at these two crayons. We've got the Neocolor 1 and we've got the Swisscolor number 1 because it's not the water soluble. So as I said, over the past few weeks, couple of months maybe, I've been looking into using professional wax crayons. I just wanted something different to do, you know, and I've seen them about, and I've had the Neocolor 1s and 2s for quite some time now and never used them, so I really ought to have a go. You'll have to forgive all the fighter jets over above if you can hear them. Anyway, so what I'm going to look at today is I have a fairly small set of Neocolor 1s, and I also have the Swisscolor, both of which are non-water soluble. So let's put them down on some paper, and then I'm going to explain something very, very interesting based on other YouTube reviews I've seen. Well, I now know the actual facts. So what I have here are the Caran d'Ache Neocolor 1s, and these are the Swisscolors. Both of these, as I said, are non-water soluble. Now, I want to do some professional wax crayon pictures. They're slightly different to oil pastels, but we'll get to that in due course. But on the YouTube videos that I've seen that have done a couple of reviews on these, and they're quite hard to find, there are only two that I've seen, and quite rightly, both of these reviews have said that they believe these and these to be the same because they feel and look the same. Now, they may feel and look the same, but they are definitely not the same. That said, let's show you what they look like on paper because it's quite interesting to have a look. Now, these can be used in conjunction with oil pastels if you really wanted to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a hold of this yellow and I'm going to compare them there. And as you can see, they pretty much look the same, don't they? They're more or less the same thickness. Well, they are the same thickness. And you would be right in thinking, and it is only thinking, that these were a cheaper budget version of these. They've been cut in half because they look about half the size, and they feel and look exactly the same. Look at that. No difference whatsoever. We'll try another colour just to confirm that. We'll get this carmine colour. So there, you can see I've done it earlier actually. You can see there, no difference. And I'm going to colour that down on the paper. This is the Neocolor 1. They do feel fairly hard, but at the same time soft enough. And here we have the carmine in the Swisscolors. Again, absolutely no difference whatsoever. Let's go for a darker colour. Let's go for this brown. Look, again, no difference in colour whatsoever. Same thickness, all that. And same feeling, same texture. No difference in colour. Put a double texture on this brown. So you can clearly see there's absolutely no difference there. Now, the two reviews that I have seen on these say that they felt that these were exactly the same product. So I investigated because, as I say, I want to do wax crayon pictures. I've been inspired by Shibasaki, from Japan. And I wrote to Caran d'Ache and I asked them the question, are these the same product, only cut in half without labels, just so people can have a test with them? And they wrote back and said, absolutely not. Well, not in them words, but that's what they meant. They said that the Neocolor ones have exceptional light fastness and will last up to 100 years. They said that these have very good light fastness and are basically their student range. Now, albeit they feel exactly the same, they look exactly the same, the colour tint is exactly the same, this is the only colour range you get. So in the Neocolor ones, I think it's 84 they do now. But there is a vast difference in the fact that they say these are student grade, the light fastness is good, but not exceptional like the Neocolor ones. So that is the big difference. So you basically say these are student and they are professional. And that is very important. And somebody like myself, I suppose, would need to know that. Because I could quite easily spend less money and produce a picture from these. But if I want it to last forever, I would need these. So I wouldn't want to buy these. So that's quite important. Now, price-wise, I'm going to say there's not a vast difference at all. If you're not looking to spend a lot of money, I would, and to give the Neocolor ones a go, I would say buy these for definite. And give them a go. You will get exactly the same experience as you will get with Neocolor ones. But if you want more colours, if you want that professionalism, you need to buy the Neocolor ones. I'm going to also apply a little bit of mineral spirits. I've got some pencil blend here. This is the Zestit pencil blend. I'm only going to use a little bit. I'm going to see what they break down like and see if there's any difference there. So I'm only using a little bit of this. Now let's do the yellow first. So that is the Swisscolor, and this is the Neocolor. Well, there really is no difference whatsoever. Let's zoom in a bit for you. Let's do this red. This is the Swisscolor. That's the Swisscolor. And this is the Neocolor. Again, no difference. Absolutely no difference. Let's do this brown. Just a little bit of pencil blend. This is the Swisscolor. And you can see that breaks down equally as good. No lines left. This is the Neocolor. It's doing exactly the same thing. So whilst these other YouTubers were quite right in saying that they thought they were the same thing, I actually went just that little bit further and contacted Caran d'Ache, and I'll show you the email. These wax crayons, as I say, I've been inspired by Shibasaki to do some wax crayon work because he is brilliant. So I've bought the Pentel ones, I've bought some Manly ones. Not manly in that context. The brand Manly, and they are very soft wax crayons. And these Neocolors I have, and I have them all in water soluble. I have them all in non-water soluble, and I'm going to have a go with them. But let's just see if other colours will layer on top. This is more or less dry. Yes, that will layer on top. Now you can imagine if you were to break that down as well. In fact, let's get my cotton swab. You could get some nice blends going on there if you were to do it that way. If you were to do it in a dry way, they wouldn't blend quite as well as this, but you could put dry on top of wet. That would be no problem. Look at that. That is really nice. I'm actually really excited by that. I think I'm going to have some lovely pictures. Let's do the same over here with this red, just quickly. Put a little bit of colour on. Don't need much, do you? And then we'll just blend that out. You can imagine that's a shadow of something, perhaps. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely brilliant. So you can blend them out with mineral spirits, very nice. These all in fact remind me of wax coloured pencils, but they are a bit softer and they will cover everything a lot better. You will undoubtedly get exactly the same effect as you would from coloured pencils. But you'd have to work at it. You know, you'd have to use your blending, you'd have to layer properly. You can use wax pencils with these as well. You can also use these in conjunction with oil pastels. So there's all sorts of things you can do. So that's just a quick overview, just to tell you the truth, the facts behind the Caran d'Ache Neocolor ones and the Swisscolor number ones. They're both non-water soluble. One is more light fast than the other. One is student grade and one is professional. So I hope that was a good review. I'm really quite excited to start using wax crayons, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. They're called crayons. Don't get concerned by that because they're made of wax. Anything made of wax is basically a crayon. This is why things like Conte crayons are called crayons, because they have a wax content. Oils, they become oil pastels. So that's kind of the difference. And the difference is with wax, it's also a bit harder most of the time. And the other thing that you will get is that you can do more precise details. And for people that are struggling with oil pastels to get what they want, I would say wax crayons, professional wax crayons that is, are a really good way to go. I cannot wait to produce a picture with wax crayons, and when I get to that point obviously I'll let you have a look. So I hope this video was worth your while, and you now know that if you go to buy the Swisscolor, they are different to the Neocolors in the fact that the light fastness is different. Other than that, there's absolutely no difference whatsoever. Well, apart from the colour range in the Neocolor ones is far superior and vast. The Swisscolor ones are only in them half sticks and they only come in that range. The difference in price is not that different, because you get 15 of the Swisscolors and they cost you £11 or £12, and then you get 30 in my case of the Neocolors, and they will cost you a lot more, but you're getting double the amount and you're getting all the extra light fastness. So you have to work out pro rata whether it's worth you getting the bigger set. I would say yes, get the bigger set, but if you just want to have a play to learn and feel what they're all about, get the smaller set all day long. Get the smaller set. That will give you every single indication of exactly what the Neocolor ones are like. So they are student, the others are professional, and yeah, I hope you have fun with them. I know I will. Anyway, until next time, please have yourselves a great day, a great week and a great year, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.